Dear students, our today's topic is shares issued at discount. Shares issued at discount means if the shares are issued by the companies at a price lower than that of the face value or the nominal value, that is called the shares issued at discount. So, when the issue price is less than that of the face value or nominal value, then that is called the shares issued at discount. So, issue of shares at a discount means issue of shares at a price lower than the nominal value of such shares, and the shortfall than the nominal value is called discount on shares. There are some conditions specified in section 79 of the Indian Companies Act 1956, on fulfillment of which a company can issue shares at discount. First term is, or first condition is, such an issue is being made at least after 1 year from the date of commencement of the company. That is, after commencement of company's activities, after 1 year of the commencement of the company's activities, the company can issue shares at discount. The company must have a resolution at the general meeting and sanction from the central government for such an issue. That is, the company must take a resolution at their general meeting resolving that the company is going to issue shares at discount, and that must be sanctioned by the central government. The rate of discount should be resolved at the meeting and shall not exceed 10% of the nominal value. That is, the company shall not issue their shares at discount allowing more than 10% discount. They have to allow discount up to 10%, maybe less than 10% of the face value of shares. The issue at a discount should be made within 2 months from the date of sanction. That is, after getting sanction from the central government, the company must issue shares at a discount within 2 months from the date of sanction. Only such type of shares may be issued at a discount which have been already issued. That is, no fresh issue be made at a discount. Subsequent issues may be issued at discount. Discount on issue of shares is a capital loss. This can be written off against securities premium account. Now, see the highlighted portion. According to section 53 of the Companies Act 2013, only Soet equity shares, those are issued among the employees and directors at a discount or for consideration other than cash, be issued at a discount. So, only Soet equity shares be discount at a discount. Soet equity shares means those shares issued among the employees and directors at a discount or for consideration other than cash. The company shall not issue other shares at a discount, and if made, that shall be void. In case of contravention, the company shall be punishable with a fine of rupees 1 lakh to rupees 5 lakhs. Now, what are the required entries to be made in case of shares issued at discount? Now, if the discount is included in application money, then the entries regarding application will be changed, and for application money received, bank account debit to share application, the whole amount of received with application. For transfer of application money, share application account debit, discount on issue of shares account debit to share capital account. Now, if discount is adjusted against allotment, then for allotment money due, share allotment account debit, discount on issue of shares account debit for the amount of discount to share capital account. For allotment money received, if received in full, bank account debit to share allotment account. If some shareholders fail to pay the allotment money, then bank account debit for the actual money received, calls in arrear account debit, that is the money not received, to share allotment account. And if the discount is adjusted against call, then for call money due, share call account debit, discount on issue of shares account debit to share capital account. For call money received in full, bank account debit to share call account. If some shareholders fail to pay the call money, then bank account debit for the amount received actually, calls in arrear account debit for the amount not received, and to share call account, that is to be credited. Now come to some illustration. Illustration 1. Unsuccessful Limited registered with a capital of rupees 20 lakhs divided into 2 lakh shares of rupees 10 each. The company has already issued 1 lakh shares. Now the board of directors of the company decided to issue 80,000 shares to the public at a discount of rupees 1 per share. That is, the face value is rupees 10, discount per share is rupee 1, so the issue price is rupees 9. And this is a subsequent issue. Earlier it has issued 1 lakh. Subsequently, the company has decided to issue 80,000 shares to the public at a discount of rupee 1 per share. The whole money was payable in the following way: on application 3 per share, on allotment rupees 4 per share, allotment after adjusting discount, on call the rest amount. So 3 4 so 7 plus 2, that is on call rupees 2 is due. The public applied for 90,000 shares. The company rejected the excess application, allotted 80,000 shares among the rest applicants. Company received all money from applicants except allotment money on 400 shares and call money on 600 shares. Pass necessary journal entries in the books of the company. So now come to the solution part. In the books of Unsuccessful Limited, this is the journal. Now for share application money received, bank account debit to equity share application, application received for 90,000 shares, so 90,000 into 3, 2,70,000, 2,70,000. Next entry, equity share application account debit 2,70,000, out of which 10,000 in respect of 10,000 application, rupees 3 per share is refunded. So to bank account for the money refunded 30,000, to equity share capital, that is 80,000 shares into rupees 3, 2,40,000. Now the allotment money to be shown as due. Equity share allotment account debit for 80,000 shares at the rate rupees 4, 3,20,000. Discount on shares of account debit, discount on issue of shares account debit, 80,000 into rupees 1, 80,000, to equity share capital, 80,000 into rupees 5, 4 lakhs rupees. Now while we are receiving allotment money, then in respect of 400 shares we have not received the allotment money. So bank account debit, what we have actually received, 79,600 shares into rupees 4, 3,18,400. Calls in arrear, what we have not received actually, 400 into 4, 1,600, to equity share allotment 3,20,000, 3,20,000. Now equity share call account debit to equity share capital account for call money due on 80,000 shares at the rate rupees 2, that is 1,60,000 rupees, 1,60,000 rupees. Now when we have received the call money, bank account debit in respect of 79,400 shares at the rate rupees 2, 1,58,800. Calls in arrear account debit 600 into 2, 1,200. To equity share call account 1,60,000. Now come to the second illustration. Unfortunate Limited registered with a capital of rupees 10 lakhs divided into 1 lakh equity share of rupees 10 each. The company has already issued 50,000 shares. Now the board of directors of the company decided to issue 30,000 shares to the public at a discount of rupee 1 per share. The whole money was payable in the following way: on application rupees 3 per share, adjusting discount, that is here discount is adjusted against application, on allotment rupees 3, and on call the rest, that is also rupees 3. The public subscribed for 30,000 shares, that is fully subscribed. The company allotted 30,000 shares among the applicants. The company received all money from applicants except allotment and call money on 600 shares held by Ram and call money on 400 shares held by Rohim. Pass necessary journal entries. So, in the books of Unfortunate Limited journal, at the time of receiving equity share application money, the entry will be the same as before. Bank account debit to equity share application 30,000 shares at the rate rupees 3, 90,000, 90,000. Now, the equity share application what we have received, that is after adjustment of discount on shares of rupee 1. So, next entry is equity share application account debit 90,000, discount on issue of shares 30,000 into 1, 30,000, to equity share capital account 1,20,000. Now, allotment. So, equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital at the rate rupees 3, 30,000 shares into rupees 3, 90,000, 90,000. Now, at the time of receiving allotment money, there is also the failure in respect of 600 shares. So, bank account debit 29,400 into 3 actually received 88,200. Calls in arrear account debit what we have not received actually 600 into 3, 1800, to equity share allotment 90,000, 90,000. Now, equity share call money due. For equity share call account debit to equity share capital account 90,000, 90,000, that is on 30,000 shares at the rate rupees 3. Now, bank account debit 29,000 shares into 3, 87,000, that is the actual amount of call money received. That is, who has not paid the allotment money shall not be able to pay the call money without having to pay the allotment money. So, both the shareholders fail to pay the call money. So, in respect of 400 plus 600, that is 1,000, in respect of 1,000 shares we have not received the call money. So, calls in arrear account debit 1,000 into 3, 3,000, to equity share call account 90,000. So, today up to this, please see our next video.